I'm answering, but you don't want to hear my answer.
Actually, you're not being truthful. That's
I'm not being truthful. Have you been into that house?
I have no interest in being in that house. I'm not a crack user.
So,
This was just part of the scene this morning at Toronto's City Hall. Toronto's city councillors asked Rob Ford to take a leave of absence or resign as mayor, but Ford stood his ground and says he will continue to do his job. Police in New Brunswick have charged the son of a well-known Canadian businessman with second-degree murder. Dennis Oland was arrested yesterday. His father, Richard, was found dead in his St. John office in 2011. It's believed Dennis was the last person to see his father alive. The Oland family owns Moosehead Breweries, but neither Dennis or Richard worked for the family business for some years. The U.S. has formally designated 2 Nigerian militant groups as terrorist organizations. The White House says Boko Haram and Ansaru have been responsible for thousands of deaths in Nigeria, including attacks on churches and mosques and a 2011 suicide bombing of the United Nations building in Nigeria's capital. Officials say the designation will enable banks to freeze the group's assets held in the U.S. Well, this is some rare footage of wolverines in the wild, believed to be the first time the animals have been caught on HD. Alberta filmmaker Andrew Mansky spent weeks camping out in a tiny shack near Grand Prairie, Alberta. The Emmy-winning filmmaker hopes to turn this into a documentary about the elusive creatures.